everyone, it's Tammy and welcome back to the Blue Frou-frou Studio. Is everyone ready for this week's color combo? I'm not. I can officially say that this is the worst one. I have been struggling all morning to come up with something to make for this one. And I finally have settled on something. I'm not totally happy with it, I don't think. But we're going to move forward anyway and do a make. I am going to put this in my journal when it's finished, but I'm going to work not on the page. I think it'll be easier for me and for you because it's going in the back and it's hard to get, you know, a flat surface to work on. So I'm going to build it and then I'll put it in the book. So this week's combo is yellow and lilac. We all know I'm not a fan of yellow, and I don't mind the lilac color, but I definitely do not like the two colors together. So we're going to try and make this work. I have trimmed this back piece to fit my page in the journal. Got a little hangy there. And then I have this little piece of paper, which this bigger piece is 5 inches by 8 inches, but of course that's going to vary depending on, you know, what journal you want to put it in. And then this page is 4.5 by 6.5, and I'm going to put it on here like this, just to kind of give myself a frame for the pocket that I'm going to install. And that gives me the, you know, lilac color and the yellow in my background. So I'm going to ink these up and get those prepared to start with, and then we'll go from there. Both of these are just scrapbook pages that I had. This page was in, you know, like a 4x6 book or whatever, pad of paper, and it already had these cool numbers on there as part of the paper. So now I do like this color yellow, the kind of mustardy yellow color. I do like that color, but I'm not a fan, I don't think, of these two colors together. I'll get my glue book here, and I'm just going to use glue stick to put this down. And for those of you that are new, I use Pritt stick for my glue stick. I like it. I think it works really well. And I haven't had any issues with things coming apart that I glue down with this. I get them from Amazon in packs of 6. I think you can order them individually too, but I get mine in packs of 6. Okay, so I have that on and it's fairly straight. So the next thing to address is the pocket, and I'm going to use this little pocket, which is a steampunk download from Artie Mae's Digital. And I'm going to use this little piece of faux postcard to cover up this color, so I don't have that blue and red in there. And this I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but the writing on this particular one is more of a purpley color, so that blends better with, you know, the color scheme is why I'm doing that. Otherwise, you know, it's perfectly fine how it prints out. It's just that I'm not working with those colors, so I'm going to cover up that little part before I glue it together. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to re-punch this. Actually, I can probably just do it with my scissors. Just where I put my thumb notch in there, I'm going to trim off that little piece. Now I'm just going to glue this together, and this comes, you know, where I printed it on cardstock, and it comes with a flap, so you know how to fold it, you know, when you put it together. And I'm just going to glue it together, and I'm going to use art glitter glue for that. And I'm going to glue here and here. Get my flap out of there. I prefer the flaps on the top, but you can do it. Actually, I'm not. Let me grab that real quick. I'm going to put it inside because I'm actually using this for the front, and I don't want that flap to cover up the girl. So I'm going to reverse that a little bit. Oops, wrong side. I'm not making a good impression here. All right, now, and then I'm going to put my pocket on here centered like this. And this kind of has a purpley tint to it, her face and everything, and so that's why I went with this. Now, when I glue this down, if I wanted to, I could also leave a pocket behind there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use just the pocket that is made by the digital. So I'm going to put glue all over. And kind of center that quickly before my glue dries. Okay. Now we're going to work on the tag. Actually, we'll go ahead and finish putting this together. So I have some gears, little bitty ones, that I'm going to put on her hat where these gears are. I'm going to glue those on just to give it some dimension. Kind of like that. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for that because it will adhere quicker than the art glitter glue will. And this will just kind of fancy this up a little bit. Okay, and then I have 3 paper flowers. I picked 2 yellows and a purple. And I have a little scrap piece of lace that I'm going to put right here, just because she has lace on her hat. There. And then I have a clock, and this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece, and I put some little clock hands in it that came with my gears, and I got those off Amazon. There was a big pack of them that you could get that has all kinds of gears, plus it has the clock hands. And then I've got a couple of more gears that are bigger somewhere. Here we go. I'm going to put those on there, and then I have a stamp, and this just kind of ties in another purple element, or lilac. Is that what we're working with, lilac? And it ties into the postcard. That's my only purpose for putting that on here. And it's going to go right there. So that's what we're going to end up with. So let's do this piece first. How is everybody? I didn't even ask you. I just jumped right in. It took me so long to find pieces to do this. I feel like I'm behind, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be behind. It's not like I'm on a schedule. I guess it's just where you expect something to take so long, and it ends up taking longer, and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry. But I don't have to hurry. I'm trying to keep from getting my fingers on that fabric because I hate that. It's like, if you don't want your fingers in it, don't stick your fingers in it, right? And I just put little brads in there. When I purchased those, they had little silver sequins on them. And I'm not a fan of the silver sequins. I love the flowers. So usually I replace the centers with something else. Those little sequins that were on there, they just pop right off. So I usually pop them off and then use something else. Alright, so we're going to let that dry. And we're going to work on the tag. Alright, so for the tag, I found this in my ephemera stock. And it has lilac color on this side. And then it has some numbers on this side. And I thought that would work well with the steampunk kind of aspect, and it works for my journal because, as you know, I don't really write in my journal, so I don't need a writing space on the back side. And then I have this yellow piece that I'm going to put on there, and this is a digital, just a little scrap that I had in my small scrap box. And I've got this music paper. I'm going to put that there. And then I have this little bird, which is out of the Tim Holtz ephemera, and it's out of that rainbow pack, his new pack. I think it's called Rainbow or something like that. And I'm going to put that there. And then this is from the digital kit. The only difference is the flowers that you see on here were kind of white and a light pink color, and I just colored them with an alcohol marker to make them yellow so they would fit into the color scheme. And I'm going to put it kind of right here so that the bird's peeking out from behind it. And then this is just a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera that has a number on it. And I'm going to put it right down here. Okay, so that's my plan for the tag. So let's get our base pieces down. I don't have any stories or anything today. Hope everybody's having a good week. As I told you all, when I did the 50 stack challenge, I was going to watch football, and that ended up being good. We do have a win, so that's always a good way to start a season, with a win. I think I'm going to put that about right there. So right under that whole note. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day. I am filming this actually on Sunday, so Labor Day has not happened yet when I'm filming this. But it looks like here the weather is supposed to be nice, although I don't have anything really planned for tomorrow other than probably more journaling. But it's not supposed to rain or anything like that. We were supposed to go to a military reunion this weekend, but opted not to because we didn't want to fly on Labor Day weekend. You know, why add to a disaster waiting to happen when you don't have to, you know? And it was in New York, and it's going to be quite expensive to to go just for a weekend, so we opted not to go, and we'll catch the one next year. Or actually, I guess it'll be the year after. I think they do it every other year, not every year. I'm going to trim this off on the edge. We debated back and forth for a long time, and then we were like, you know, that's just asking for misery to try to travel on Labor Day weekend, so we decided against it. Then I have just a scrap piece of muslin, and actually this is cotton from like a pillowcase or something, and a scrap piece of lace, and I'm going to put that through the hole at the top. Probably should try to do this one at a time instead of trying to poke both of them through there, but we'll see. Oh, got it. I'm just going to flip them up and then see if I can't take my tiny attacher. Get it in there and just staple it. It's not even. I didn't think it felt like it was. That's better. Now, can we get this in here? There we go. Now I might do just a little bit of stamping just to kind of give it a little something. Let's do a couple splatters here and there. Oops. All right, and then this is really light, and so I'm gonna try hickory smoke and see if that doesn't work for getting something that's not quite as dark. And I want to look for, first of all, my like my received stamp, you know, that's for like a postmark kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I'm going to put it right here. And then I think I'm going to put one right here too. Yep, I like that. Okay, now let's find some numbers. Oh, I should have put a postmark thing right there. Let's do that over that stamp. And put it down here so I don't get it on her face too much. Okay. And let's find a number for over here. Let's do a telephone number. Why not? We might need something kind of going off the page right there. Not off the page, but off the yellow onto the Stew Reserved. Okay, I think that's got it. And then, do we want to, I think I'm gonna take a pencil and make that purple. Let me get in my cabinet over here. Yep, let's do this one. And I really can make that yellow, couldn't I? Just lightly. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I'm wondering if I should, sorry I got real quiet, put some lace right there just to kind of carry on that 3D effect a little bit. Let me grab my scrap box. I say scrap box like I only have one. That would be nice to only have one scrap box. See this? That's almost kind of the same. Let's cut a piece of that and see. what that looks like. I'm just kind of eyeballing the shape. Okay, that may work. I'm going to put just a little bit of vintage photo on it so it's not so white. And then I'm going to knock everything over on my desk. I'm going to take glue stick and I'm going to put glue stick just where that lace is. And then put this on here and try to like crumple it up a little bit. I don't know if the glue stick's gonna work. Let me try this side. I think that's how I cut it. I'm gonna have to use Fabri-Tac. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. I'd only put a little bit of glue. Now I'm just using the nozzle to kind of flatten it out. No stick. Here we go. All right, so I think that's got it, guys. Put a little bit more ink down here. And put our tag in. It should be dry enough to put in there now. Uh-oh. Nope. I thought I glued it shut, but I didn't. I was just not hitting it in the right place. So there we go. And like I said, that will go on a journal page. In the back of my big fat book here. There was the page that I had. Right here. So it's gonna go right here like this. And then I'll do something over here that will tie in to the kind of steampunk vibe I got going on. But that's it. That's color combo for this week. And next week we start the orange series, and the first color combination for that one is rust and olive green. So get your thinking caps on for that one, and hopefully I won't struggle as much with that one as I did with this one. You know, rust, you know, we're junk journalers. Everybody likes rust. I do. So hopefully that one will be a lot easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm a couple away from that 1,000 mark, which I'm so appreciative of, because I've really done nothing to push for subscribers, simply because I work full-time, and I didn't want to over-dedicate myself to something that I couldn't explore on a full-time basis. But with me getting ready to retire at the end of September, I'll be able to devote more time and have more videos and tutorials for you guys. And so if you're interested in that, please subscribe. And when I do hit that 1,000 mark, I am going to do a giveaway, so be watching out for that as well. So I will see you guys back on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. And until then, everybody have a great week, and we'll see you then. Bye.